Previously celebrated for its polyphenol richness and superfood reputation, dark chocolate is now facing scrutiny. A December 2022 Consumer Reports investigation revealed that 23 of 28 tested bars contained lead, cadmium, or both, exceeding California safety limits. Brands like Trader Joe's, Green and Black's, Theo, Lily's, and Lindt all showed alarming levels of contamination. A Frontiers in Nutrition study echoed these concerns, noting that even organic options often contained high metal levels. These findings highlight the health risks of chronic exposure, particularly for children and pregnant women. Prolonged exposure to heavy metals such as lead and cadmium poses serious health risks, including brain damage, kidney problems, and reproductive harm, raising important food safety concerns for those trying to eat healthier. Curious about how these metals make their way into chocolate, or whether you can still enjoy your favorite treats? Our videos answer these questions and more, revealing the hidden health effects of these metals and offering practical tips to reduce their impact. Stay tuned for insights to protect your well-being. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you're ready to explore with us. How lead get into chocolate? Let's start with lead. Although naturally occurring in the Earth's crust, human activities such as mining, fossil fuel burning, and manufacturing have significantly increased its prevalence. Lead contamination in cacao occurs after harvest, during fermentation and drying. Sticky, fresh cacao beans often come into contact with soil, open surfaces, or equipment, where lead-bearing dust, possibly from nearby machinery or vehicles, can settle on them. Since contamination occurs after harvest, chocolate manufacturers can take preventative measures. Experts recommend working with farmers to reduce the exposure of cacao beans to soil and dust during handling and drying. Chocolate brands vary in their lead content, so it's important to check the levels before enjoying your favorite treat. We'll take a closer look at lead reference levels and give you the information you need to decide if a particular chocolate is safe to eat. Chocolates with the most heavy metals. Since there are no federal limits for lead and cadmium in most foods, researchers use California's maximum allowable dose levels, MADLs, as a benchmark. The MADL for lead is 0.5 micrograms per day, while for cadmium, it is 4.1 micrograms per day in food. The brands with the highest levels of heavy metal contamination included Theo Organic Pure Dark/Extra Dark, 70% and 85% cocoa. Trader Joe's Dark Chocolate Lovers, 85% cocoa. Lily's Extremely Dark, 85% cocoa. Green and Black's Organic Dark Chocolate, 70% cocoa. These products were found to exceed recommended limits for lead and cadmium. In addition to dark chocolate, the tests included other chocolate products such as cocoa powder, chocolate chips, milk chocolate bars, and mixes for brownies, cakes, and hot chocolate. The products with the highest levels of heavy metals include Perugina 85% Premium Dark Chocolate, 539% lead, 68% cadmium per ounce. Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar, 67% lead, 31% cadmium per ounce. Drosty Cocoa Powder, 324% lead, 41% cadmium per tablespoon. Great Value Hot Cocoa Mix, 345% lead, 13% cadmium per 3 tablespoons. Bob's Red Mill Gluten-Free Chocolate Cake Mix, 218% lead, 77% cadmium per package. How to safely enjoy chocolates. While there's no guaranteed way to ensure chocolate is free of heavy metals, you can take these steps to reduce the risk. Number 1. Diversify your diet. Rather than relying solely on dark chocolate for polyphenol, include alternatives such as blueberries, cherries, blackcurrants, black tea, coffee, hazelnuts, pecans, and spices such as turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger. Number 2. Choose wisely. Avoid products with high levels of heavy metals. Limit your portion to no more than 2 ounces, 60 gram, and check the serving size on the packaging. Number 3. Opt for lower cocoa content. Since metals are more concentrated in darker chocolates, consider varieties with 60% cocoa instead of 70% or higher. Lastly, while it's important to be aware of heavy metals in chocolate and certain foods, Remember that lead exposure is not limited to these sources. This toxic metal can be found in everyday items that may seem harmless. To help you stay informed, we've created additional videos that explore other common sources of lead and cadmium exposure in daily life. Stay tuned. This is the beginning of our series on health-related heavy metals. If you have any questions or thoughts, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.